Welcome to this week's What's the Score? Obviously, no Everton this weekend because basically what we do now is we go out the Cup in January just so we've fewer fixes.
Yeah, we can just have a bit of time off.
I think so. In time-honoured tradition, when there's no Everton on, we have a look at what else is going on in the city.
There are other things aside from football. Not many, admittedly.
But if you do want to watch football this weekend, City Liverpool are playing Droylsden tomorrow, Saturday. Marine are playing Brighouse, bit of a Yorkshire hot pot there, and Chester are playing Darlington in what used to be a Football League fixture and is now very much a non-league fixture. And then on Sunday, of course, what did you say, Monty Darlow?
Monty Darlow. I learned how to swim in Darlington. Is that a really random place?
That is random. Yeah. Did you travel up there or were you living there?
No. Imagine that. Yeah. What we're doing on Saturday, we're driving all the way to the northeast, going lash in a pool. No, I live near the time, so go ahead, Monty Darlow. I'm gonna back them against Chester.
And then obviously, Kate's not interested in this because it's Wirral based, but Tranmere are playing Man United on Sunday in the FA Cup after knocking Watford out 2-1. After that mad, someone called it Istanbul, didn't he? That mad comeback at Vicarage Road where they were 3-0 down at half time and drew 3-0 at Watford. So last night, Thursday night, depending on when you're watching this, I'm not going to do that again. They beat Watford 2-1, so they're through. To the next round of the Cup against Man United at home. That
kind of worries me a little bit though, given that we go to Watford in just over a week and then we'll probably end up getting pasted everywhere when Tranmere beat them.
That'll be the bounce back.
Oh, Everton.
But there's also an Everton game on Sunday, which Kate has more information on.
There is indeed. I'm really chuffed to bits to be up at Finch Farm yesterday filming episode 3 of Women on the Ball, so get yourself over onto our YouTube channel or over onto the podcast and check that out. But yes, our girls are through even to the 4th round of the FA Cup draw and they play London Bees on Sunday. London Bees. It's so random even saying it.
I mean, I assume that's Brentford.
Yeah.
Because their nickname's the Bees.
It must be.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Oh, who cares? We can beat them anyway. So yeah, kick-off is at 1 o'clock on Sunday and there are still tickets available as well. So get yourself up there, get supporting the girls, of course, ahead of the historic derby at Goodison on the 9th of February. And we've also got an away game as well with Brighton and Hove in between then.
Haig Avenue, is it?
Yes, that's right, Core Stadium,
Yeah, right.
Get on it on Sunday, take the kids down. And then, I can't imagine that the atmosphere is going to be anything other than amazing by the time we get to Goodison as well in a couple of weeks' time. So it's a good place to start the kids off as well.
So, if you don't want to watch football this weekend, which I don't really, I want to try and avoid it.
Nice.
Because FA Cup weekend always hurts when you get knocked out. Every draw...
It's got used to it, yeah.
Oh, God, no, it shouldn't I? Every draw comes round and you're like, could have had them. Could have had them.
Or just go and watch the girls who were smacked it in the FA Cup for the women instead.
But if you don't want to watch football,
if you don't,
what else is on?
Are you ready for this? Veg Fest. If you're of the veggie persuasion, I remember really upsetting Si Magna when I hosted Mailbag actually for the first time earlier this month, and when Si, you do the veggie thing, don't you? It's like, yes, I am a vegetarian. If you're of the persuasion, or if you're maybe looking to adopt the whole vegan way of life into 2020, St George's Hall is hosting the Fantasy Vegan Party. No words of a lie. I knew that you'd look a bit perplexed by it. This is happening on Saturday. It's from 7 until 2 in the morning.
Okay.
So there's a live band on that's actually called Fantasy, and all the stall holders and everything are all veggie vegan. So but alcohol being served and everything as well, loads of food, and it's £12 entry. It looks amazing. Get yourselves online and have a look at for more details. It's just basically like a bit of a festival if you're into veggie and vegan food and drink.
Which is fine.
And bands apparently.
Yeah, I had a vegan steak bake yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Decent.
Oh, really? Yeah. KFC, you're doing a vegan chicken fillet burger that's not chicken. Have you?
Corn, it's alright.
Oh, I don't know. I'm scared in case I like it. I don't know why. And then be like, oh, great. I've just been ripping inside for weeks for nothing. But yeah, I'll give it a go. But yeah, Fantasy Vegan Party, or Veg Fest as it's being called.
All sorts of wordplay going on here.
And what a venue as well, St George's Hall. Elsewhere as well, Camp and Fairness have got a belter. They keep doing these versus nights. So they put like Christina against Britney, or Beyonce. I can't remember who Beyonce was versus. Might have been Britney now I think about it. But anyway, on Saturday it's all about the indie chicks and the cool kids. They're doing Blair versus Oasis.
Oh,
so all night long. So from 9 o'clock through till 2 a.m. It's literally all of their bangers, and then occasionally they have like a live band on as well who'll play the covers and that as well. But the atmosphere is always brilliant. just another normal Camp and Furnace weekend night out, but there's tickets still available for that as well, so check that out online.
Can I just say about that as well, that it's a complete myth that you had to like one or the other in the 90s.
I know, yeah.
Because I remember the day I ballsed up my A levels, I got 3 Ds. I was on for 2 A's and a B, and I got 3 Ds. Totally ballsed it up.
Did you just write your name on the paper and then nothing else?
But still got bought for me the Everton shirt, you know, the one with the stripy collars, the cup final one.
Spoiled
got
much?
that and Country House and roll with it.
And got flunked your A levels, and you still got weighed in with CDs and a new Everton shirt.
Yeah, I've been to a boat before I got the results.
Wow.
Sort of like, you know, you did really well, there you go, and then it didn't, so it was like, we might as well have them anyway, so. But yeah, you like both of them.
Happy days. Yeah, that's the playlist for that will be insane as well. Always a really good night, and say start at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, if you're not going to the footy or watching Monty Darlow triumph against Chester, if that wins, I'm having bragging rights off that on Mailbag next week, definitely. It is, of course, it's Chinese New Year, which is always a massive deal in Liverpool as well. So you'll have already seen some of the Chinese lanterns have gone up around the likes of Liverpool 1 and right through Chinatown as well. And on Sunday there's a full packed programme of entertainment for all of the family as well. So start at about 11:30 through Chinatown itself. There's actually a like a dedicated like family zone where the kids can get involved with badge making and arts and crafts and all that kind of stuff. Loads of food stalls, and then you'll be able to see the firecracker display and everything that happens. And then there's the unicorn and the dragon parades as well that go along Berry Street, which if you've never seen before is actually quite a spectacle.
The one time I went, it was absolutely lashing down. We were playing Leicester at home on the same day, so I rushed the kids over to go and see it, and they hated me for it. It looked like on a nice day it would have been dead good, but it was absolutely chucking it down, and we had to get to Goodison, and it was a bit of a washout.
A bit of a rush.
Hopefully it won't be raining.
Well, the atmosphere rather is always lovely, regardless of what the weather does. But for
don't listen to my cynicism.
He's a blue. The Bombtown Church, St Luke's, is also hosting a Chinese New Year market as well, so there'll be loads of food and stuff on there as well. There's usually some art and stuff to see as well, so you can make a full day of it, but you'll be able to find out all the details about what's happening for Chinese New Year and to plan your day. If you go to the Culture Liverpool website, they've got all the details there.
Sound.
Happy days.
So
there you go. We've got culture, we've got a bit of footy, we've got Blair versus Oasis, we've got food, and hopefully Everton women are going to go and smash it against London Bees.
Yeah, and it's a weekend without Everton, so although going out the cup's bad, look at the positives. They can't upset this weekend. But they might upset next weekend, and we'll be back to preview that on next week's What's the Score, where I'm sure me and Matt will be probably in Leaf again. We're in the Everyman today, by the way. It's nice.
It is. It's lovely.
So yeah, we'll be back for What's the Score next week. Don't forget to subscribe and watch Women on the Ball episode 3. If you've not seen episode 1 and 2, go back and watch them as well. And yeah, have a great weekend, whatever you're doing.
Have a good one.